have that here. I'll stay over here. Okay, I think we're ready to go. You're all set? Yep. All right, anytime. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have two gentlemen from Thompson Springs with us. Greetings.
Hey Marty,
Greetings.
how are you?
Now, you're actually from Chicago, is that right?
Yep, kind of. Chicago and Wisconsin. We met in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. The only way I know Madison, Wisconsin, that's the home of Clyde Stubblefield.
It is,
funky
yeah.
drummer.
Yep.
Yeah. He just passed away a couple of
Yeah, he
years
did.
ago.
Yeah, he was playing a lot until he passed. But yeah,
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
big guy in the scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
hometown hero.
Yeah.
Hometown hero.
So you are Matt Smith, and you are Jacob
Bicknase.
Bicknase.
Yeah.
Very good. And so, from my understanding, is Thompson Springs kind of sprang out of other bands and outfits that you were involved in? Tell me a little bit about how
Yeah,
that
Jake
happened.
and I met like 6 years ago in Madison, and we played in another band called the Sharrows for a few years. And then out of that, we branched out and started Thompson Springs a few years back. So we've been teaming up for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
How long have you guys known each other?
Basically since the beginning of that group.
Yes.
It was
Right.
6 years. Yeah.
6 years. And what is it that kind of brought the two, made it work between the two of you as opposed to?
Yeah, it's a good question. We're still figuring that out, but I think by not talking about it,
Oh, okay. We don't want to mess things up.
we don't have to. We don't have to.
There's no
pinpoint it.
formula.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no formula.
No,
But
so-
really, we're pretty like direct with each other and blunt. So we expect each other to be ready with things,
Mhm.
recording, and know our parts, and we just hold each other accountable.
Right. And are you still involved in other musical endeavors as well, or is this your main concern now?
It's my main concern for sure, but we both play in other groups.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of
A lot
different
of
styles
stuff,
and
yeah.
different types of
Is
music.
that because of necessity or just because it's more fun?
Yeah, I think it's good to always have yourself in different kinds of outfits.
Yeah.
For both reasons, out of necessity and just to explore other types of music and other scenes and stuff like that.
Stay busy.
Stay busy as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And songwriting-wise, how does that work within?
I write most of the songs, or at least the general skeleton or frame, and then I bring them to Jake, and we flush them out, or they just get thrown away. You know, I can tell pretty quick from the reaction if it's gonna stick or not. And then then we work on it together with the small details like structure and
Right.
Instrumentation and stuff like
intro.
that. Yeah.
Who's counting the song in?
Gotcha.
All that jargon.
Cool. So you're going to do a few songs for us today. The first one is called Dandelion Queen. What can you tell me about that one?
Dandelion Queen. Well, I wrote that, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, and it's on our new EP called Fond Regards.
This is your second EP, is
Second
that
EP.
That's right, yeah.
And it's just about, just a yearning for a certain time and a certain person. And just Dandelion Queen creates a nice visual of, a blonde type of
Yeah.
beautiful person.
Going through fields of dandelions.
Yeah, fields of dandelions.
There's a lot of that in Wisconsin.
No, not really.
Yeah. That's where the yearning came in, I think.
Yeah.
We used to have them in Pennsylvania where I grew up.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of dandelions out there. Cornfields and dandelions.
We got corn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the breadbasket of the country, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Corn and
All right.
cheese. Yeah.
Well,
trees.
let's listen to Dandelion Queen and we'll come back and talk some more.
Dandelion Queen, I've been feeling some unease. We keep growing up, my arms are getting weak. I've got an uphill view, I'm seeing this through. There's rocks at the top, I hope they ain't loose. staring at the wood piled back in the yard, sweeping you aside. It's harder said than done. We're in a rocket boat, it's starting to rain. We're swaying to and fro, internalizing pain. Dandelion queen, fragile as can be, waiting for you is killing me. You're my dandelion dream, you're the one I need. What can I do to make you come and find me? Dandelion queen, you put my mind to ease. You're the one I need, you're my dandelion dream. Dandelion queen, fragile as can be, waiting for you is killing me. Dandelion dream, dandelion queen, dandelion dream, dandelion queen.
Okay, we're back here at the 13th floor with Thompson Springs. We have Matt and Jake, and we just heard Dandelion Queen. We're going to hear another tune in a minute. You mentioned the EP that song came from, and you, in addition to the two of you, who else plays on it? There's some other friends of yours that drop by?
Yeah, we have like a pretty steady third member. His name's Andy Goitia.
Mm-hmm.
He played bass on both the first two EPs, and also some keys on the first one, and some vocals. And in the U.S., he tours with us most of the time.
Right.
But this was a bit of a far trip with a lot of time commitment.
Good amount of time here, yeah.
Yeah. He also has another group, so we'll link back up soon. But
Yep.
yeah, he's integral to the EP.
Cool.
And then other than that, it's Jake and I and a couple of friends.
A few friends actually from Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That sang on it.
Yeah.
So there's a little Australian connection there.
A little Australian
How do you
connection.
meet up with those guys?
Well, I came here like a long time ago when I was around 20,
Right.
and I just started meeting some local musicians, and ended up, just staying in contact. They come to the U.S., we play. And I have a good friend, her name's Maya Marsh. She sang on the album. And hosts of other Sydney musicians.
And did you also have Pat from Wilco? Was that
Yeah.
the previous one?
Yeah, so we've been doing our recordings with Rob Laxo, who plays with Kurt Vile.
Right.
And so,
Kurt's pretty popular around
yeah,
here.
he's pretty popular. He's pretty
guy,
good,
yeah.
I'd say. And so they were playing in Madison and opening for Wilco.
Right.
So we got to go to the show, and hang around. And so I got in contact with the Wilco guys from that. And Pat helped us out with the song called Graffiti Rose on the EP, and just, amped it up, did some producing, and played some keys on it, and bass. And it was
You
really
didn't
like,
know any of the Wilco guys from your days in Chicago?
No, well, I know all of them, but not personally.
Yeah, we didn't get introduced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all around Chicago though. Yeah. But we went to the Wilco Loft once. That place is pretty wild.
Yeah,
Pretty
I was
wild.
ask you
It's
if
pretty
you've been up
insane,
there.
actually. Yeah.
Maybe you can record your next record there. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, the next song is called Deadly Stare. What can you tell me about that before we hear it?
Deadly Stare, that's a new song. And it's kind of about, just having a relationship with somebody and then parting ways and being apart for a long time and then seeing each other again, and just the effect of like social media and seeing people that every few days you just see them on there, you see a picture, and it's like kind of hard to separate yourself from it. So it's just processing all that in your head, and what comes out is the
torturing
song.
yourself at the
Pretty much.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Very good. Okay, well, let's give it a listen.
An angry flip of hair, another deadly stare, close but still so far, touching your arm, trying to find your heart, a scary start, interrupted by years apart. Intermission of love weighing down on my head. Your lips bleed into me, a new life that I need. Your touch blows me apart. It's been hard to steady my heart. It's been hard to steady my heart. The way you look at me when you see that it's me you see. I'm riding down your street in full obscurity. I see a picture from afar, away from where you keep fragments of you living inside me deep. Your lips bleed into me, a new life that I need. Your touch blows me apart. It's been hard to steady my heart. 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 Are you
To steady my heart.
who are you
To steady my heart.
who are you
To steady my heart.
steady my heart. Heart to steady my heart. Heart to steady my heart.
Alrighty, we're back with Thompson Springs. All right, so the last song we're going to hear is a new one. You tell me it's the first time you've ever performed it. So it's called American Rug.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. What's the deal behind that?
Well, I don't really write about political stuff much, but I was just trying to connect to a more individual level. Just, yeah, I feel like, you know, Rug gets stomped on and pushed around, and
Yeah.
it feels like that's what's going on in America right now.
Because I mean, growing up in America, as I did, you're kind of told one set of truths as you're growing up about how it's going to be, I guess, and then the reality is somewhat different, I guess. Have you found that to be the case?
Yeah, the reality is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Even when you're working, it's hard to. A lot of people are just barely getting by. So it's just an observational song about that. I feel like there's other places in the world that are doing it a bit better, better system.
Have you had a chance to travel around the world and observe it firsthand, or are you spending most of your time in the States?
We've been over to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in Australia and here.
we're trying to spend the least amount of time
In the States as
right
possible.
now. Yeah.
It's just a bit of a drag.
Yeah.
Until a certain person possibly leaves office.
Yeah.
Just lay low, huh?
Yeah, we'll see if that solves it. Yeah.
Well, you got a couple of years to go.
Yeah. We're out here.
Well, we're happy to have you here. Stay as long as you want. We have a new government, which everybody's kind of excited about. So we have a 37-year-old prime minister who's pregnant.
Whoa, there you go.
So she just took office.
Some young
like
blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
good.
people are feeling a little, reinvigorated and refreshed by the whole thing. So it's cool. All righty. Well, thank you for stopping by, and we'll
Thank you,
listen to American Rug.
There's an American rug that we're all stepping on. When it gets pulled and shoved, it does us all harm. Swallowed up in fog in the early morning shine. The dreams you dream while working are getting left behind. Some man on a roof and he's hammering nails. Even though he's working, the bills come bigger in the mail. You try and you try, but you're running through mud. You get pushed and shoved, stopped on like a rug. In the eyes of the world, you're doing just fine. Until you get home, the darkness seeps out the vines. A Mississippi barge, she's up for sale. Fewer they run through the old southern trails. When you finally come on up for air, there's another man waiting with a manic glare. You try and you try, but you're running through mud. You get pushed and shoved, stomped on like a rug. There's an American rug that we're all stepping on. When it gets pulled and shoved, it does us all harm. Swallowed up in fog in the early morning shine. The dreams you dream while working are getting left behind.